Hello everyone, welcome back to class. Today's lecture will be about why we conduct Belt and Road intercultural communication. We know the famous ancient Silk Road in Chinese history, which enabled people from countries along the Silk Road to start friendly exchanges in politics, economy, trade, culture, and other aspects at an early age. There are historical events such as Zheng He's voyages to the western regions, Zhang Qian's diplomatic missions to the western regions, and Marco Polo's travels. We can understand the national cultures of countries along the Belt and Road route from their intangible cultural heritage and understand the folk customs of these countries from the ways of celebrating holidays. Today, the Chinese government has put forward this Belt and Road initiative, which further promotes friendly exchanges, economic construction, and social development with countries along the Belt and Road route. More than 60 countries and regions from Southeast Asia, East Asia, South Asia, Central Asia, West Asia, Central and Eastern Europe, and North Africa have participated in the Belt and Road initiative. The Belt and Road countries have become a global village. Students from the Belt and Road countries come to Windsor University and become international students. They are in various kinds of programs studying Chinese culture and other subjects for undergraduate and postgraduate degrees. They share with us the convenience brought by high-speed railway, Alipay, online shopping, and sharing bicycles, for example. Both Chinese and international students from Windsor University are cross-cultural communicators, and some of them will become pioneers and operators in the Belt and Road cross-border e-commerce. They will play an important role in the economic construction, trade, and cultural exchanges between Belt and Road countries. When we communicate with international students, we find there are different languages and cultures among these countries, and such as greetings or lucky numbers and signs. There are differences in all these countries. Chinese people usually use the sentence like, "Did you have dinner?" "Where are you going?" or shake hands and say hello with each other. Ghanaians don't say, "Did you have dinner?" They greet each other in the words like makie or majo and maha, which mean good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, respectively. Please excuse me if I mispronounce any of these expressions. The way Nigerians greet each other is often influenced by their gender, age, and relationship with each other. One of the most common ways is that male teenagers shake hands and snap their fingers. They raise their hands in the salute position as a sign of respect. It's an exaggerated but energetic greeting. Most women hug or say hello to each other. If they're in a good relationship, sometimes they greet each other like men do. Adult greetings are conservative. They say something witty and then hug, unless they haven't seen each other for a long time. Chinese people have long respected the number 6. 6 is a lucky number for Chinese people. 六六大顺, which refers to the 6th day of the 6th lunar month, is often used to bless middle-aged people with a happy family, decent work, successful career, and good health. The number 8 is also considered a lucky number for Indians with the star sign Venus, but it's not a lucky number for all star signs. People who consider 6 as a lucky number are said to function with strength and compassion, and are sympathetic, kind, and generous, and will lead a life with luck. Wisdom and understanding are the cornerstones of this lucky number. For example, a house number totaling to 6 is known to promote love, relations, and artistic expressions of the dweller. There's a saying in numerology, "Bring home love with number 6. In the Czech Republic, 7 is considered the lucky number, and 13 the unlucky one. 6 doesn't symbolize anything particular. In some African countries, such as Ghana and Nigeria, 6 is not a lucky symbol in terms of religion. It is a symbol of doom, retribution, and evil. The book of Revelation says 666, so number 6 has a negative connotation. In daily life, when people communicate with each other, they also use gestures besides spoken language. Gesture language always plays an auxiliary role in interpersonal communication. Sometimes it can replace or even surpass the function of oral language. The meanings of gestures differ in countries. For example, the gesture of a thumbs up. In countries such as China, the Czech Republic, Ghana, India, and Nigeria, a thumbs up is a sign of praise. In some parts of Europe, a thumbs up is also used to get a ride. But Iranians are extremely wary of giving a thumbs up when they say yes. Another example of a gesture is crooking your finger. For Ghanaians and Czechs, crooking your index finger means you want the other person to come over. That the Indians crook their index fingers is also a way to get the other person to come over, but it means that the other person is ready to accept criticism. In the Philippines, the crooking finger gesture only works for dogs. If you crook your finger at someone, this gesture is seen as derogatory. It means you look down on the person, and the other might think you are calling them names. In Nigeria, the gesture is considered insulting and is often used in heated debates to mean go to hell. The above examples show that although the cultures of the Belt and Road countries have a lot in common, there exist great differences. This requires us to be aware of the cultural differences when communication with international students occurs, and to use the appropriate language expressions, lucky numbers, and gestures with respect for each other's culture. Lack of awareness of cultural differences can easily lead to cultural conflicts in communication, resulting in understanding barriers between each other. We should also pay attention to the careful use of WeChat emojis when sending WeChat messages to international students. The wrong emoji can easily cause misunderstandings and affect the friendly relationships between each other. You will become a Belt and Road builder in the future. This lecture means to help you get to know the history, economy, trade, values, behaviors, habits, language, and culture of countries along the Belt and Road. Strengthen your consciousness of cultural differences, develop your cross-cultural communication skills, and cultivate your ability of intercultural communication. Just get yourself well prepared for becoming a successful Belt and Road cross-cultural communicator. In this lecture, you have learned why we make the Belt and Road intercultural communication. As far as communication is concerned, gestures are important means to help expressing yourself. Do you often use gestures in your communication with others? Do you think the knowledge of your major can provide service for the Belt and Road construction in the future? Share your opinions online with your peers. Here are some important words and expressions contained in the lecture. Learn to correctly use them, please. Thank you for listening and look forward to the next lecture. Goodbye.